Hey guys, welcome to Striker Bytes. Today we are going to be using Portainer to install WordPress on Docker. WordPress is a free and open source content management system written in PHP and paired with a MySQL or MariaDB database. In this video we are going to install WordPress, access the installation, perform the initial setup and review the admin panel. We will pull the official WordPress Docker image from the Docker Hub. A link to the official WordPress Docker image on the Docker Hub is in the video description. The WordPress Docker image page on the Docker Hub lists instructions and environmental variables that can be used during your installation. Today we are only going to do an extremely basic installation of the application so that you can use it to help you learn the basics of WordPress-powered websites. The first thing we need to do is copy the contents of the Docker Compose file from the application image page on the Docker Hub. Next, make sure you highlight all of the text in the file and copy it to your clipboard. Now we are ready to log in to Portainer. Once logged in, click on Stacks in the left-hand sidebar. Stacks allows you to execute a Docker Compose file by using the web editor. Click on the Add Stack button. First, make sure you give your new stack a name. I'll call this stack WordPress. Next, go ahead and paste the contents of your clipboard into the web editor. As you can see, we will be deploying the main WordPress application container and a database container. Additionally, this will create two volumes on your system. One volume for the WordPress container and one volume for the database container. Looking through the default environment variables in the WordPress container, we can see there are four that need to be reviewed. The first is the path to the WordPress database host. We will leave this as is because it points to the MySQL container that is included in this installation. Next, we will change the default database username to Striker. Then, the password can be edited as well. Finally, for this container, we will use the database Striker DB. Now the database container must be edited to create the database parameters that we specified in the WordPress application container. The database name will be Striker DB. The username needs to be Striker and the password needs to match the password we specified in the application container. For this basic installation, those are all of the edits that need to be made. Now we can scroll down and click Deploy the stack. This could take a few minutes depending on your internet connection. The Docker host is now downloading the WordPress and database container images onto your system and preparing to run them. Now that our new stack of containers has been created, it can be viewed and controlled using Portainer. For the default installation, you can visit port 8080 to visit the application. I adjusted the port on my installation to port 8085 since port 8080 was in use on my machine by another application. After visiting the application for the first time in your browser, you will be prompted to select your language. When you select your language, click on Continue. Next, we can configure the most basic parameters of our new WordPress installation. For this installation, I'll make the site title Striker Bytes. Of course, the username will be Striker. For this video I'll make a weak, but easy to remember password. Make sure you use a strong and more secure password for your installation. Next, I'll make up an email address. Then I'll check the search engine visibility box in order to discourage search engines from indexing the site. Finally, I'll click on Install WordPress. If everything goes smoothly, you should see a success screen similar to this one. Now I'll click on the Login button to go to the Login screen. I'll enter the username and password from the Setup screen. After clicking Login, we are brought to the main WordPress dashboard. From here, you can control the entire website. Clicking on the Posts button on the sidebar will take you to the Post Management screen. As you can see, the installation comes with a test post. Clicking on it will take us to the editor. Let's go back and create a new post. This post will be titled Test Post. I'll add some text and then click on Publish. Now we can view the post on our website. Clicking the website title will take you to the home page. I'm not a fan of this default template. Let's go back into the admin dashboard and change the active website template. We can do that by clicking on the logo in the top left-hand corner of the screen. Next, open the Appearance menu and click on Themes. We will be presented with a list of website themes that are pre-installed. Let's activate this one. Once the theme is activated, we can click on our website name at the top of the screen to visit the home page and check it out. This is a little better. Now let's go back to the dashboard and review some other settings. Clicking on Settings from the sidebar reveals some basic website settings. Be aware, if you change the WordPress address URL or site address URL, you could lose access to your installation. Otherwise, here you can familiarize yourself with various settings to control how your installation behaves. That's all for this video. If you have any suggestions for other applications that you would like to see, please leave them in the comments section below. Also, if this video helped you in any way, consider clicking the like button and subscribing. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.